Moving on, Afghan President Hamid Karzai says the U.S. is fighting for natural resources in his country. Afghan media have quoted Hamid Karzai as saying that Helmand, a province located in southern Afghanistan, is replete with natural resources. He says American forces have urged him to allow them to extract the resources in Helmand. Karzai says Afghans now know that Americans are fighting for their own interests and that the war is not a real fight against terrorism. The Afghan president had earlier accused the U.S. of double standards by holding frequent talks with the Taliban in Europe and several Persian Gulf states. Press TV's Faiz Horshi joins us now on the program from the Afghan capital, Kabul. Faiz, welcome to the program. Please elaborate on Hamid Karzai's comments and what kind of a reaction you think it will conjure from Washington.
President Hamid Karzai has launched a public tirade against both the U.S. and Taliban. He says that Taliban militants make deadly bombings here in Afghanistan to ensure the interests of the U.S. and help the U.S. officials to prolong their war in this war-torn country. He also accused the U.S. of trying to exploit natural resources of his country. He made the latest allegation against the U.S. in Helmand province yesterday during a meeting with tribal elders there. But many here in Kabul believe that it's not exactly what has angered this man. President Hamid, recent two developments, they say, has made President Hamid Karzai say this: the handover of Bagram jail and also the withdrawal of U.S. special forces from Maidan Wardak. President Hamid Karzai believed that the handover of Bagram jail to his government by Americans was imminent, but the U.S. military here in Kabul has cancelled the ceremony at the last minute, and it has angered him very much. President Karzai believes that a large number of people are imprisoned in Bagram jail, and most of them are innocent. They were detained by U.S. forces during their nighttime operations. Children are also in this jail, and he promised to Afghan people that once the handover happens, he will release them. And the U.S. military man believes that if President Hamid Karzai does so, those people will go and join the battlefield and fight back against the American and NATO forces in this country. That's why they are saying that the handover will not happen, at least in the months to come. And as you know, that recently this man has also ordered that all U.S. special forces leave Maidan Wardak, which is almost an hour drive from Kabul city. And President Karzai believes that U.S. special forces tortured and killed civilians in that part of this country. He set a deadline for U.S. forces there, but in that deadline passed, and now the U.S. Special Forces are still stationed there. Local villagers there are calling that U.S. forces should leave their province as soon as possible, but that did not happen. And now tensions are mounting between Kabul and Washington, and many here believe that President Hamid Karzai would not be able to work with the Obama's administration in the months to come here.
Thank you, Faiz. We're going to leave it there. That was our correspondent, Faiz Horshi, from the Afghan capital, Kabul.